Hi everybody, I'm going to be making a witch's hat out of a party hat. So I'm going to take off the sparkly garland or whatever you want to call it off of my hat. Like so. Doesn't have to be perfect. You can keep the staples in because we're going to be adding a bunch of paper and things that I have ripped up. So I took, it's hard to get newspapers and stuff nowadays. I don't buy the newspaper, but I have sale ads that I rip up. And when I get a paper bag, I rip it up and I keep it in my container. So I am basically going to use my glue. So I have glue and water mixed together. It makes it very thin. And I'm going to put the glue on my hat and then take the paper and put the paper on my hat. I'm going to give it a little time to dry before I do the top of it, but I'm going to continue to do this until the entire hat is covered with different pieces of paper. And then I'll show you what that looks like. This is what the hat looks like with just the paper on it. Now I want to make the point, like, I can't really explain it, wonky. So I'm gonna put this newspaper around it, and then I want to scrunch it up and twist it for the witch's hat. So I'm going to keep messing with this so that it stays, but I'd like the hat to have a little bit more depth to it. So all I did was wrap it around and then twist it, and now I got to get this to stay together. Okay, so here is the curve in my hat, my witch's hat. I did not put a bottom on it yet, but I want to add some texture, like right here. So what I did was, I crinkled up some of the paper. That noise is my puppy. He is playing with one of his toys. So to make the texture, I'm going to crinkle it up. Then I'm going to dip it in the Mod Podge, squeeze it out, and wrap it around my hat. And this will give it a different texture. I have a lot of glue on my hands. And I'm just going to wrap it around and give it some texture and squish it up. That's my puppy. His name is Samson. He drives me bonkers, but there he is. Hi, Sammy. I let this dry overnight. This is the top of my witch's hat. This is what she looks like. I'm going to paint this black. You can paint it any color you want, but if you notice, I gave it some texture on the way I put the paper down, so that should show. And then I took a cardboard box and I cut it the way I thought that I would like it. So this is what the hat's gonna look like when I'm done. I used this paper yesterday, the cardboard, for the glue, to glue this part of the hat. So I'm gonna do the same process with the paper that I have, strips of paper, and with the glue and water. So I'll show you a little bit of it, and then I'll come back and show you my painted hat part, the top part, and then I'll work on the bottom part. But you basically just rip the papers up, pieces of paper that you have, and I'm gonna have to make this thick enough because there's a bend in my cardboard, which I don't want. So maybe I'll do it this way because this seems a little firmer than the other way. So this is gonna be the top. So I'm gonna get started on that. Here's the hat. I was gonna paint the top, and then I figured I should adhere it to the bottom. So what I did was I just put the paper mache all around the hat, gave it a night to dry. Here's my pig, Piggy Iggy. He's here because he knows I'm going to be using spray paint, and it's multi-purpose black spray paint for me to spray the witch's hat. So I'm going to work on that. I'm holding the camera while I'm painting, so I apologize if it's rough. This is going to take quite a few coats, I believe. But that is what I'm doing. I am spray painting it. And I paper mache'd around the bottom of the party hat to the part of the box. So I'm going to keep painting this, and I'm going to paint it a few times, and then I'll come back and show you what it looks like, because we're not done yet. I only used one coat of black paint for my witch's hat, and I painted the bottom, and now I want it to look vintage, so I have my Mod Podge, which is my glue with water, and I'm going to put some on the hat, and then I'm taking some ground cinnamon, sprinkling it on, just like that. I'd like it to look vintage, so I am putting glue in different places and sprinkling my cinnamon on, which is going to have to dry. I'm thinking I want to do around the outside of the hat, on the edges, and just put, it smells lovely, the cinnamon smells great. So I want to continue around the outside with the cinnamon. Do some on the tip a little bit. Smells really nice. I like cinnamon. And I'm going to pound some of this off later. For right now, I'm just trying to cover the glue. So I will be back when this dries to show you what it looks like. But right now, this is what we have done. Okay, now we're near my fire pit, and I have ash here, and this is what the hat looks like with the glue and the cinnamon. So now I'm going to take some ash and put it on there. Yes, you can buy ash colored items and stuff, but I prefer to use what I have. So just want to get a little there, and then when it dries, I will definitely shake all this off. So I'm going to use this to spray on my hat. I think it looks fantastic with the what the heck's the word? The ash that I have. I also have frosted glass. So this will help everything to stay on. And it also brings out some of the brown from the cinnamon. I really like it. Brings out some of the black. This will keep it from coming off. So all I'm doing is spray painting it. You could also make this into a candy dish if you wanted to, which would be higher on the sides. Put a rag and then put the, not decoupage, can't think of the word, but you could build it up and then paper mache. Put the paper mache on it and then it could be a candy dish, but I have another plan for this hat. So right now I'm just trying to spray it. Sorry, I'm moving around. You see the brown coming out? I love that. So after I put the ash from my fire pit on my hat, my witch's hat, some of it still comes off, as you can see, but I spray painted it so that it will stay. I'm gonna put ribbon on my witch's hat, and this is the ribbon I chose. Wired ribbon, and I cut it, and I'm going to put it around the hat and glue this on, and then I'm going to make a bow and decorate it some more. So I'm just going to put the ribbon around. I'm going to glue it with hot glue and come back and we will figure out what our next step is. Okay, so I put the ribbon around the hat, cinched it up, looks a little kerfuffled, and then this is the end. So I'm going to take this bow I made and I'm going to put it over here to block the kerfuffle here. Putting quite a bit of hot glue on here. Squishing it in. I have these dried flowers. They are straw flowers. I have forget-me-not flowers. Rosebuds, and I'm going to put some over here to block this area and to spruce it up a little bit. Don't know if I'm going to put the legs on the ribbon, so I'll have to check that out and see if I want to put the tail on the ribbon. I don't know why I said legs, but the tail on the ribbon. So right now I'm just going to put some flowers over top of where the ribbon comes together. Here's the bow. It's all done. Here's the flowers. So what I'm going to do on Halloween is I have a mop handle that I painted black, and I'm going to hammer that into the ground. I'm going to cut an X on my hat and put my hat on top of the mop handle so it can sit in the ground on Halloween night. I don't want to do it now because I don't want this to get weak and then I can put it away and do it every year and build it up if I have to on the bottom so that I can continue. Thank you so much for watching this video, and have a blessed day.